Hey everybody, Hot Shot coming at you. Tomorrow, Super Bowl Sunday, Kansas City Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, big question, who do I have? I have Tampa Bay losing. I think Kansas City is a much better team. Um, Matchup nightmare for that defense. Nothing against Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, but I just think Kansas City has a little bit too much firepower. Let's look at Tampa Bay first. They have three wide receivers that um, all kind of do different things. Mike Evans is a 6'5" lanky receiver that can really change the dynamic of a game. Chris Godwin is kind of their speedster, and Antonio Brown is their slot guy. They're running back by committee team with a very good defense. Um, Vita Vey was not with the team when they played in the regular season, and that's going to make a big difference. But they do have a couple players that are banged up. Their safety has a shoulder issue, and one of their linebackers, I believe, I read hamstring. Um, so with that, I think you're going to run into. I think they're going to. It's going to be a close game. I really think this is going to be a an offensive game, more of um, a back and forth, kind of like a couple years ago, where it came down to the last who had the ball last and if they could be stopped. So let's look at Kansas City. Kansas City is basically wide receiver wise is a track team. We've got fast guys. We're going to run as fast as we can, and you need to keep up with us. What I see happening is um, bracket coverage. So guy high, guy inside, guy outside against Tyreek Hill. Try to stop him from going off. Last game he had over 250 yards. He had like 219 in the first quarter with a couple touchdowns. Um, I I think they're going to try stopping him first, and if they can stop him, um, then I really think that it could make a difference. But they do have Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey, I think, is going to get at the the next best guy to cover him, whether it be a cornerback or a safety. But he's a matchup nightmare. He's long enough um, to really affect cornerbacks or safeties covering him, and he's faster than most linebackers, so you're going to run into that problem. My my like sleeper pick. I'm actually looking at the Super Bowl MVP odds, and one player I do have that I'm half tempted to throw like a $10 bet because I think he has a high possibility. I know he's a young player, but I'm thinking Clyde Edward-Helaire is going to have a big game. I think with and I don't think in the run game. I think he's only going to go maybe 50 to 60 yards rushing. Um, I think Andy Reid is going to find ways to get players the ball. And I think once he realizes that Tyreek Hill is getting a lot of eyes on him, Travis Kelsey is getting eyes on him, it's going to leave you with Hardman. If Sammy Watkins definitely plays, he'll get a couple touches. But I really think they're going to get like 50 yards out of Edwards-Helaire running the ball. And then I think they're going to do a lot of screen, a lot of um, just short stuff, and let him create in space. He is a dynamic player. He showed it when he was healthy over the season. I know he is a rookie. I just figure he's as a Super Bowl MVP odds on DraftKings Sportsbook. They have him at plus 2,800. So $100 wins you 2,800. So $10 would win you 280. I'm thinking about throwing a 10 spot on there because how I feel is it's going to be Patrick Mahomes trying to diagnose the play pre-snap and get the ball out as quick as possible. They only have realistically one starter from last year's Super Bowl squad on the offensive line. So I think that's what they're going to do. But he's my sleeper. I mean, he's got the sixth best odds behind Mahomes, Brady, Hill, Kelsey, and Leonard Fournette. It's high odds, but I really think if he gets 50 yards rushing, and if they hit him for 5 or 6 receptions and about 95 yards, so you put about 150, maybe 160, but if you can put like 2 touchdowns, I think he's a Super Bowl MVP. He's my sleeper. That's who I'm banking on. Final score, I see it being 31-27. Kansas City Chiefs. They'll cover the spread, and they'll be back-to-back Super Bowl champs. First time in almost 20 years when New England did it. And we'll be starting to talk about, is Kansas City the next dynasty? In my odds, if they win this year, they have next year and possibly 2022 before all the cap hits get really big, before Travis Kelce is in his mid-30s, not his early 30s. But so before people start having to get paid. And, from what I read and what I listen to, it looks like they set the Patrick Mahomes deal up where it's more back end loaded against the salary cap. So I really like that opportunity. If they win this year, they probably win one of the next 2 years, if not 2 of the next 3. So I could realistically see Kansas City, if they win this one, 4 of the next 5 go in Super Bowls go to Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, and I don't even see an argument about it. Aaron Rodgers put up good numbers. He's going to win MVP, but I definitely see him I see him winning tomorrow. If health stays on the Kansas City side, I see them possibly three-peating, if not three-peating. Next year they won't get it, and then 2 years in a row they'll get it. So that's my prediction, 31-27. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good one.